Right, Ryan. Can you tell me when you first started playing for Strathmore Rugby Club?
I joined the Sharks at 5 years old, so primary one was when I first started playing for Strathmore Sharks.
Excellent. So this interview here is kind of about your transition from being a Shark or a youth system into a senior rugby player. So you've had one season in the seniors now, and it was a successful season. But we just want to see how you're getting on so far. You're only 19.
Yeah.
So that thing. Okay. So how has the transition from under 18s to the senior team been for you so far?
I've really enjoyed every step of it. Just coming up from, well, obviously, as I just said, coming from 5 all the way up to the under 18s, making that step up to senior, I really enjoyed like just getting in with all the boys and making like that jump skill level wise as well.
Obviously, off the bat, it is quite a jump in probably physicality and standards that you do play. But what were your first impressions when you joined the senior training and the wider squad?
I just thought, like, to be honest, it was very welcoming when I first came up. Didn't really feel like it was as much jump because everyone made it very welcoming to come up and just become part of the team. But the skill level was definitely a lot higher as well, which definitely made it a lot more enjoyable as you're pushing yourself every week.
So you talk about here skill level and stuff being a lot higher and the physicality being a lot higher, but could you name any of the senior players that have kind of helped you along the way with that, especially probably more specific in the back line?
Yeah, obviously as a back, the likes of Keeks, Fraz, Slady, they've all helped transition position wise and stuff like that as well.
Okay, so settling into the team, how have you found the team environment both on and off the pitch?
On the pitch, it's obvious, as I've said, it's very welcoming and everything, and everyone's driving to up the standards and everything. And off the pitch, everyone's very close, so the social side of it's unreal as well, to be honest.
So can you pick a moment from last season when you thought, yes, I belong here?
I think our Drogheda away was probably one of my highlights. Scoring, I think it was the winning try, was a very big moment against such a big team as well.
Yes, you did very well in that game, and you put some good tackles in too. Remember this. So, who in the squad has been the biggest influence on your first season? I know you alluded to the backs, but you can go out to the whole squad.
As I said, like everyone's been welcoming, but probably Fraz has helped me the most, to be honest, on the pitch. But
just don't copy the way he speaks. Promise me that.
I won't. I promise.
Okay, right. So we'll kind of move on. But why play for Strathmore? Why should young players choose to play for Strathmore RFC?
I think just the community just makes it very enjoyable. We're all basically just a big family here, and just really enjoyable to be part of.
Kind of out with rugby, I suppose. What opportunities has this club provided for you?
Well, for my job, I actually spoke to people at rugby, so that's kind of how I managed to get my apprenticeship. So it's given me more than just rugby as well.
You can shout out your sponsor if you want.
Sponsors S&D Taylor.
Okay, but your employer is
Kilmat.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, both very good sponsors of the club and very good people involved around the area as well. Anyway, however, how has Strathmore RFC supported your growth as a player and as a person? That could be from the Sharks all the way up to now.
Well, just the coaches from volunteers at Sharks always offering their time, and then current coach James Kiley I used to go to the gym with before school, so he's given a lot of time to me as well. So just all that sort of thing.
So kind of going forward, obviously there's quite a good youth system at Strathmore Rugby Club at the moment, especially through the Sharks, championed by lots of great coaches, and there's plenty of teams. But what advice would you give to the next group of under-18s coming up to seniors?
I think just come up with intensity, just come up and actually just show that you want to be part of the squad and just keep fighting for that place and push for the first team.
So, yeah. What's one piece of advice you'd give to a young player who wants to make an impact quickly? I know you just alluded to that, but what would you do if you had to do it again?
Probably just make sure you're hitting the gym and doing the extras out with training as well, just so that you like when you come up, you're physically ready for the jump up.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for your time, Ryan, and I'll try and get this interview out as soon as possible.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, man.